The cinema is so special because it feels so unlikely that it would exist in a place like this. It's a small town and yet it's got this incredibly beautiful cinema.
My family have been involved with the cinema since it started, opened in 1913. So we're very fortunate that Campbeltown Community Business came along and literally saved the cinema for Campbeltown and really pushed the cinema in Campbeltown into the future and guarantees it a future.
In the early 2000s, the cinema really started to be rather sad and neglected and needed attention. Finally, it was decided that unless complete overhaul was undertaken, that the cinema was doomed and could not be restored any longer. So the Centenary Project was born. It is a Category A listed building, which is very important in the history of cinema.
Historic Environment Scotland were most interested that the external features of the building should be maintained, but still accommodating modern measures to ensure comfort and maintainability. The colour scheme is much as was originally in 1934-35. We still have the stonework, or apparent stonework, and of course we have the very famous wee houses still in position.
One of the core aims for the renovation was to make the picture house a real hub, a sort of community space. So there was the addition of an extra screen, which gave us more choice of what films we could play, and we could put in the live satellite events, theatre, dance, opera. There's the cafe, which gives the community a real focus. Some of the things that we do on a regular basis are Silver Screen, which is on a Wednesday. People over 60 can get cheaper cinema tickets and they get a free tea and a coffee and a biscuit. We've also just been linking in with the Malts Festival. Last night we had a screening of a film about Scotch and there was some free samples. And just one-off events throughout the year. We try and link in with whatever's happening in the town.
We love what they've done with the renovation. It's a great asset to Campbeltown. So,
excellent cinema, excellent choice of films and a nice cafe as well.
We think it's important to support the members of staff that we've got. Jobs are quite scarce in this area, so the more training that we can give to people and the more support that we can give to people, the more opportunities they'll get.
There is kind of a sense of like community here, so that's always something that's appealed to me.
S&CC have been so supportive and their flexibility has enabled the project to actually happen. There's a cash flow problem with funding, and this is where S&CC came in. We were able to have the money to pay people as we were going along. We could then go back to the funders and claim the funding appropriately. I think the most important thing to me is that the building should now be shining again and busy again. That's what's given me the most pleasure and that people are excited to use it.